Hey, yo, happy 420 to our friends in the Central Standard Time Zone. A very fine time zone. Buju is coming up here. Yo, Buju. Uh this this one's going out to you, bro. This is a track that I recorded with an OG in the reggae scene. This is Keith Porter from the iTals when I used to have a radio show on WVVY, the only radio station on this lonely island.
I
So
heard that Island Thunder song from this morning. That was
yeah,
tight.
that one was tight. This one is even better. Y'all know what to do. Tweet out the room. Let's go.
Listen, beloved. This is Keith Porter, original ital saying, in this your time, tune into WVVY for real. Whoa, whoa, yeah, 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 my brethren, you got to know yourself. In this your time, man, you have in mind, you get carried away by captivity. Carry away by captivity in this your time. Although them say themselves, Jah, we turn the pieces of silver. Jah shall live forever. You might go come with lightning and thunder in this your time. Anyone can tell a lie, but the truth reveal itself. How you want to say that you love Jaja, yet you fight tribal against your brother in this your time. In this your time. Delilah knew what she wanna know. Samson, he got to take the blow. Man, have to know himself, don't you know? Birds tangled by them feet. Man, I got tangled by them tongue. So it was written, so it must be done. In this your time, yeah. In this your time. In this your time, yeah. In this your time, yeah. Oh, you want to say that you love Georgia, yet you fight tribal against your brother. In this your time, yeah. In this your time, yeah. In this your time.
If you've ever tried to call me, then you know that song pretty goddamn well. Um, what's up, Murph? I got a sad story
Hey,
today. I mean, I called it perfectly, right? It pumped up to the announcement. It dumped right before, and then holy shit, did Matic rip from 107 to 119 now. And it was moving so fast that I couldn't get a fucking long in, bro.
yeah, I missed it too, bro.
I couldn't get one in. And on the
Oh
Crow
no.
side, I was just trying to get a long in on Crow when it was at like 7-7. 10 failed transactions. I put the slippage up to 5 goddamn percent. And the thing wasn't even moving and they wouldn't let me do it. If that's liquidity, then that's a serious problem because I went all the way down to like 150 Crow, like as low as you can go. Because it's got to be $10.
Now that let me get rid of this. That crow side, I lost my ass this morning, and then turned around and made it back. Luckily, so um, I'm net neutral. But I'm saying it was a pain in the dick this
Yeah,
morning.
man, because I'm back on top. And Spaceship worked out really good for me today. So I had a bunch of Matic to at least swap for USDC when it hit 119, and I bought some groceries and I did what I'm supposed to do with the Matic that I make. I'm supposed to turn it into dollars and spend it on my family.
I caught it, Alpha. I
My
caught it.
guy,
I
that's a fucking dub.
The setup was I have four browsers open, one watching the NASDAQ QQQ, one watching Bitcoin Tether, one watching or Ethereum Tether, one watching Crow Tether, and one watching Crow USDC. And I could tell before I could see the future. I swear it worked. I caught that shit down and
Did you
I'm
see the
so
lag?
jealous because this is
Yeah.
what I was gonna say. I was at the grocery store and I was thinking about things to talk about, and it's like that's what I want. Like I have a laptop I share with my whole family. You know, like I go in there and I left something open. I'm like, holy shit, these kids were probably swapping. But like, I don't know. I feel like I would be a monster if I had like 4 screens. That would be.
Well, we
All
thought
you
it was
need is
gonna. It seemed like it was gonna be really scary at first because we had Jerome on TV, live, and then at first I shorted it, so I caught that first dip, and then he started sounding like, "Oh, it's gonna be all right, guys," and he started sounding dovish. So I was like, "Hold on," so I flipped it right, and then had a problem with the transaction, just like y'all. But I hit it again and again and again, and eventually took a little, halfway back up, but it caught the rest of the way. It was
So
cool.
when did you end up getting in? You were in on Matic?
No, I did it on the
On the
Crow
Crow?
side.
That's the
On
hardest,
that.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
That
the
is
hardest one.
way harder.
I want to correct. Like that transaction, why it's happening is because they don't have the liquidity, and someone would have
Marcus,
pulled
that's
out,
so
and then
fucked
you
up
got
because
in.
I was doing a $10. I was doing a $10 long. Like, how can? Oh, because it's the
Because
liquidity.
I was sitting
It's the
there,
30x
I was
liquidity.
sitting
You're
there
saying?
using every damn dollar they
Yeah.
had, and so was
You
someone
guys,
else
we've
bringing it as low
been
as they
talking
could.
about it too much. So all you fuckers are going 30x and sucking up all the liquidity.
Yeah.
That is messed up. So you're saying the only reason I couldn't get a trade in today is because I told all y'all to get a trade in. That's
Or
fucked up.
it's like the
That shit
weatherman.
sucks.
Weatherman always says it's raining when it's going to be sunny, so he can play golf by himself, and the course won't be too crowded.
Yeah,
Right?
well, I ain't no goddamn weatherman.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I did call it though, and it wasn't about like what Jerome was gonna say or anything. It was just like I've seen that pattern every single time. It runs up right before he talks, it drops, and then it shoots.
It was running down right before he spoke, and then it shot up.
Yeah, because
Not Matic, buddy. I
they
don't know what
said,
you were watching, but I was playing Matic, and Matic went up until he started talking, and then dropped, and then shot.
oh yeah, I think it was just speculation. See, somehow they knew before the meeting what the rate hike was going to be, and I think that caught me off guard because I thought he was going to announce it live, but then he was like, "Oh no, they already announced it to the media like 5 minutes ago," and I'm like, "What? They even got a heads up." So there you
Yeah,
go.
what was I?
Like,
I
shoot.
was watching somebody live on YouTube. Who was it? It doesn't matter. But I can't really stand the Bit Boy Network or whatever they're calling it now, the Hit Network. Like I can't watch that shit. And then the Australians, they're good with the TA, but again, it's like I can't handle watching.
Boy, mate, just put your chart like this way, and you'll get a hit. Hey, mate.
Oi.
Well, I woke up mad as shit at the Brits this morning because my Polygon position got liquidated right at 4 in the morning. You little shits. I see y'all selling off and dipping in at 4 in the
I'll
morning.
give you something to be upset about. One of the transactions I did on the Chronos side, it went through, and I had a long, and the box opened up at the bottom, and then I went back to Polygon, and I came back to Chronos, and they had just given me my money back and taken the position away. No, I tried to put in another position because that was only $10, and I was trying to go big because the shit was at 7.7, and I knew what was gonna happen. So I tried to go again, and I put in a second position, and the fucking thing spit both of them back at me. I was like, what? And then so now I'm
Fuck you, take your money.
I'm pissed, and I'm really trying to get one to go through, and I did it 10 fucking times. That's 50 crow.
No, we were all trying to get into that shit today. That's why I had a couple failed transactions myself. So.
We gotta chill. We just cluster fucked each other right out of a good position.
Yeah, and
If everybody at like a 15x,
Yeah, we're losing you, Murph.
oh shit, of course.
so Alpha, I tried to bridge over to Matic today from DeFi wallet on Kronos, and I said I'm gonna just try sending like 100 Matic just to see if the bridge works. And boy, you're right about a watch bridge never completes the.
I
Oh my
highly
gosh! But once
recommend
you
just
got,
not looking, going and doing something else. Come back 5 minutes later and that shit is there. If you watch it,
but what
good
was
luck.
weird? What
You're
was weird
talking
was like
25, 30 minutes of just staring at the screen.
even when it completes, it doesn't show up on the Crypto.com DeFi app for another
It's
few hours.
crazy, bro. It's crazy.
They won't let you
But
transact with
you know
it.
what I
Yeah, it's
noticed
weird.
is I like Matic more and more every day, and it's not just because it shoots like that. I can send USDC from the DeFi wallet to my Robinhood app for 0.01 Matic. It's not like when you bridge it from Crow to Polygon and they charge you 80 cents flat. This is a 0.01 Matic fee. And then before you guys go, who else has noticed that it seems like dynamic pricing has gone into effect on Kronos? I've noticed lower gas fees where it used to be 0.9, it's 0.7. Is anybody else noticing this? Something changed about gas on Kronos. Nobody. All right, tough crowd. What's up, Marcus?
Nah, I've been using the blockchain so much, bro. I barely look at that shit anymore.
I
I just
just noticed it today. I was like, wait, this used to be 0.9 for like a swap on VVS, right? That was always 0.9. It's 0.7.
I don't pay that close attention to the small numbers, my guy.
Look. Don't make me look like a penny pincher here. That's a 20%. That's a 20% reduction in gas fees. I'm making 140 transactions a day. That matters. That fucking matters.
100% matters, but I just click like an idiot for sure. I am about to head out, but I wanted to say, did anyone get in on that Argo mint, the Atlas thing or whatever?
The Atlantis thing. Yeah, I meant to ask you guys
Atlantis.
what's up with that because we didn't say a word about it and it dropped today.
And
I got some
watching
spice about
Well,
that.
let's go, Murphy. You sound good now.
Oh,
Did it go public?
I heard that they copied the art from the Petite Planets Gen 2 collection.
Oh.
Shut up.
Oh,
That is for real. Because I saw a picture and I thought it was Petite Planets. I was like, when did they change their name?
What are Petite Planets?
Get out of here, Marcus.
Fill me up.
Someone get them out of here.
No, straight up.
Petite Planets is an OG Kronos collection. It was like crows and then chimps and then Petite Planets and then Red Saints and all that shit. I'm telling you, man. Petite Planets, they had
See that one at all?
No, they had 3 mints. They did the planets, they did Gen 2 planets, and they did metals. And we used to trip out back then. We thought every NFT project was like real deep, and they were doing everything on some like 3D chess level shit. We were like, yo, so if you get like the Gen 2 and the Gen 1 and the metal and they all match, you're gonna get a whole Bitcoin.
I might have 2 cards to play.
What?
Oh my god.
Heather's completely.
We were right about some stuff.
It's just up to me because the Jub bird is like a really.
2 parts in the play, dude. That sounds like a lot of work.
Let me explain it to you.
Okay, can I finish my show?
No, don't walk away on me.
Whoa! I'm going downstairs.
Don't walk away on me, Alpha.
It's impossible to avoid your lovable.
I ended up so I was watching that mint really closely because I couldn't get the VIP, I couldn't get the whitelist, I had no idea how to get that. So I was like, well, I'm going to try to get on a public mint just because I could. And I was like, I've got a little bit of extra profits I've made off of this day trading. May as well throw it into NFTs. Why not? And so yeah, I watched. They had like 500 mints that only made it to public, and I got in that. Yeah.
Jub bird if I want to.
I think you should.
Except it involves a bunch of jumping around like.
Nice work, Marcus. Gray, what's up?
Yo, not much. What's up, everyone? Yo, I jumped in while we were talking about bridging, and boy, a watch bridge sure does never transfer if you're trying to bridge out of Crow. But it seems like when you're trying to bridge back into
No
Kronos, that shit is
problem.
like
Oh,
damn near
you wanna bridge
instantaneous,
into
bro.
no problem.
Exactly. This shit's crazy, bro. It shit takes like maybe 2 minutes to bridge into Crow. I tried to bridge some Crow out to Ethereum to get my TED yesterday, man. I waited like 35 minutes. I was like, what is going on, bro? Is it just gone?
It's rough. It's rough, but I've
Y'all don't
learned to
like my
just give
boys over
myself
at the
time.
Elknet?
You know, I send Matic before I leave the house if I'm gonna go get groceries.
Yo, I bridge using the Elknet. That shit works all the time, every time. It don't take that long, maybe tops 15 minutes. Like, it's dope. Almost every freaking chain, KuCoin chain, damn. I mean, you name it.
You've been swearing by the Elk Net, and they've been bridging.
Bro, that's how I got to
Yeah, I was
Chronos.
gonna
Like, I
say they've been
bridged from
bridging from the
Polygon to
beginning.
Chronos.
That's we gotta give it up for Elk because they also did some really cool shit in the beginning that nobody else was, like giving you the native token of the blockchain you were bridging to on the other side.
Yeah, that simple little trade one elk for gas. That goes. Oh, that is one simple, little plus that goes a hell of a long way. And bro, like they've never been hacked. Knock on wood, but they've never been compromised. Never, not
No,
one.
that's important. Ledger never been hacked. Chronos has never gone down. We got to remember these things. My sheet here with all my jottings, it is such a scribbly mess. I don't even know where to start. But we already talked. Everybody's here now, but we already talked about Jerome and the markets. That's the big news today because everything is up now. Doesn't matter what you are. But we're not back to where we were a month ago. We're still under those.
So here's a good question for everybody. What are we going to retrace to, and what is holding us back for the next month?
That's a great question because I've still been expecting Matic to go all the way to 125, and I've been expecting Bitcoin to push 25K. I wonder if today will be a catalyst for another bullish week, because if we're up at the end of this week, that'll say something. I don't know what. Marcus, what do you think?
I personally think it's pretty bullish.
Yeah, it's fucking bullish, bro.
I think there's going to be a little bit of a pullback from just the today news hype, and then after that, after things settle off again, and there's a bit of up and down, I think it's going to over the next month do fairly well.
I thought that too, Marcus. And then I put a short on Matic at 118 before I started the show, and it fucking liquidated me so fast. I didn't even see it go to 120. Like, did it even go to 120? I think MMF was just like, "Yo, chill, bro." And they gave me like $8 back. I was like, did I really get liquidated, or are they just sick of me?
You guys ready for tomorrow's play? Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Everybody took home a W today. They're going to come back tomorrow and realize Amazon's returns are reporting in the morning. Man, almost everyone I know has quit ordering on Amazon in the last few months. Amazon's going to report a big red number, and we're going to short Matic in the morning, right? It's coming down.
We're going to have to. It went up real quick. Didn't even stop at 115 to say hi. It was just like, boom.
When that Amazon number comes in, I think it's going to put a scare in the market, at least at the bell, right off the. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going to happen later in the day. We'll see.
Yeah.
It basically went through the whole range of motions it did all last week in the span of 30 minutes, right? Like it went up to almost 24 on Bitcoin from the 23, and it has all of that playroom to fall again. And I think it will fall somewhat, but I think some of it will stay.
But people that are calling this a bull trap or a bear market rally, that's basically saying that ETH is going back to 1,000 and under.
No, I can't see that. I
Right?
can't.
Because I just
The people calling it a bull trap, like for sure, are, they're just scared. And I mean, most people I hear are saying, "Watch out, be careful." It could be, but no one really that I've heard is saying that it for sure
yeah,
is.
because there's two completely different points on the like Wall Street cheat sheet that we could be at, and they look exactly the same. And it's like this could either be yeah, like a bull trap, or it could be the beginning of like the FOMO part. Like, oh shit, if Bitcoin's going to 30, I missed out when it was under 20. And everybody did miss out when it was under 20. And I will never forget when CDC filled my order for ETH at 997. I got to screenshot that shit. That was the cheapest I ever bought Ethereum, and I started buying it a while ago.
Ooh, that's nice. 3 digits?
3 digits. And I bought a good amount. I think I bought like a half an ETH.
So I've been watching crypto for a long time. I haven't played in the space for that long. I'm only in the space myself for a year, but I remember when my father sold Ethereum at 800, and I was like, "You stupid moron!" But no, he still swears by it.
Wait, what happened to this new guy? I was trying to bring him up. His bio said, very knowledgeable person in all areas of crypto. But he's only got 5 followers. So, oh, here he is. Here he is, and he's a meerkat. He's a knowledgeable meerkat. Keys, what's up?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all,
Can you hear
I was
me?
just wondering. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh no, I was just saying I'm new to Twitter, but I've been in crypto for I know I've been in it for like 7 years. I was trying to buy ETH when it was $12 and the government fucked me and I couldn't get it. And I've had every bad thing under the sun happen to me in crypto, but what I would honestly say is where we're at in this market right now. Are you guys familiar with like the rainbow chart of Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, if you look at that, they added a new color to it, purple, which never existed before. So where we were in the market between after the FTX crash till like a few weeks ago when everything started going off again, in comparison to any other year coming off, like that was the best buying like I stopped buying crypto for a year after that shit, and all of a sudden I looked on my app after that FTX shit and I just went nuts and dropped like 30 grand. Like, because literally it's the low, like anything you invest in. Like, I invested in Epic Prime and I got to get into this coin when it was at its all-time low for like, and I've been in crypto for so fucking long. And for you to ever get an opportunity to invest in something that's negative 95%, let alone at like basically setting its all-time low. I mean, this is when you can take fucking $100 at this level and you can make 50 grand. So, I mean, you're
I
like,
like this
when you,
guy. Everybody should follow this guy. Come on. Let's get his followers up here.
Does he follow back
yeah, I
though?
mean, I just started getting on Twitter and stuff.
Oh,
So,
then
I
don't
mean,
follow too many people because they will lock your shit down. Like, hey, chill.
oh yeah, no, I don't do too
Slowly
much,
ramp it
but
up.
no, I mean, you're not going to meet somebody that knows more about crypto than I do. Like, I'm not trying to like
No, then we are glad to meet you and welcome to the
cocky or
jungle.
anything, but yeah, I mean, and like literally I'm an original investor in crypto.com. And I mean, I knew that that was like something special back then. and I rode it from, it was like outside the top. It was like 120, I want to say, when I got into it, and rode it all the way up to number 5. It was ahead of Binance back in like 2018.
Nice. Yeah, you're in the right place. This is where all the old MCO token holders hang.
Yeah, I
man.
got the card. I got all that shit. I have like 3 tree houses. I got all that shit.
How you liking those tree houses?
I have
3 houses. That's it.
I have
That's
so much
it,
faith in that
D-Rod.
project that I went and I bought like, because everything was so cheap. I went and bought like something in basically in the top 100, and I paid less than I paid for something that's ranked in like 5,000 back during the bull runs.
I retract that statement.
What's that?
I retract that statement.
Yeah, he wasn't buying no floor tree houses, D-Rod. Come on, man.
Oh no, I did buy the low tree houses back.
All right, he bought them
But
all.
now that I could afford them when they got cheap, because I wasn't gonna drop like 50 grand on a. I almost did actually, but because I got
So how many
into
lions? How
Siege,
many lions?
What
and
did I
it
have?
How many loaded
120x
lions
on
you
me
got,
in
man?
30 days. So that's why I had
How many cyber cubs you got, man?
none,
How many
because
of
I
them?
missed all that shit.
Good question, good answer.
And I think that's the one I want to buy. I don't want to buy a loaded lion unless I come up huge. Like it's.
Cubs are a steal, man. I sold mine for $420 back in the day.
And I just got fucked on Alliance blockchain today. Did you see that?
No.
It got hacked.
What? Who got hacked?
Alliance block. ALBT. It's one of the supposed ISO 2022 coins that you can only buy on KuCoin, and it was like spec to be the best investment. Like, if you guys have any questions about like what's the best investments in this space right now,
well,
like
let me tell you what I've been promoting for the past year and a half, and I came in here not knowing my ass from my elbow. I said, you buy Crow, you buy Matic, you buy Atom.
I would love to say Matic, but
I fucking love Matic.
I have a horrible story, but I used to have 100,000 Matic, and it was back when I was like extremely poor, like when I first got into crypto, and I couldn't get a loan from my family. Like I almost killed my own family. I was so mad at them because I was like, I had studied so hard for this shit, and I was like, I need to borrow some money so I can invest. I knew like because I was gonna buy 100,000 Cardano, 100,000 Matic, and do you know how much this would have cost me? Like $5,000 for like I would have turned 5,000 into like 100 million probably. Like it was that crazy.
And no one would cough it up, huh?
Yeah,
we got people in here that
none of
bought
my
houses.
friends, because they all think it's horrible. Like my family's anti-crypto. It's so fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, it's obviously a scam.
And it's like, dude, I destroyed my life. I was a heroin addict, and I mean, I've been clean off that shit for 10 years. But like, I destroyed my life and lost my job in the pandemic. And I was just like, fuck this. I'm going all in on crypto. Like, I said that years before, but like then I was like, I'm never getting a job.
Hey, I'm a couple of years behind you, but I got a very similar story. And this was a healthy addiction transfer in my.
Oh, dude, it's the best addiction.
Yeah,
I'm more addicted to crypto than I was any drug ever, and it's like the best thing that's ever happened.
Keeps me occupied. I don't even think about drugs anymore. It's just like,
no, I get higher off trading than I do off of drugs.
Pretty good stuff.
That explains so much for me, man.
Yeah, I mean, dude, this shit will change your life, and
addicts
like the one thing I really want to do is get connected with people. Like, where do you guys all live?
Massachusetts,
New Brunswick, Canada.
I'm in Seattle,
Texas.
We got quite the network.
I'm in North Carolina with Murph.
North Kakalaka, stand up.
But I'm not bound to where I'm at, and I'm down to fucking do something in this space because I've done every area of crypto.
Well, then
the only thing is I just
on Kronos, as a blockchain.
Let's not forget about our
Crow?
international group also,
horse.
right?
The what? Yeah, no, we have a huge.
We have a lot of people globally.
Yeah.
Crow is gonna be like a bigger deal than anybody in this freaking world realizes, because
Hey,
I think it's JP Morgan's actual project, really.
wow.
Like if you like it's like something is they're linked somehow. And when you look at Crow, they had the approval from literally like every country's government across the world. They had all these things like set in stone when nobody could in the space. Like I would say like they're farther ahead than like Ethereum and shit like that almost. Like it feels like it in the real world, but not on the actual chain itself. Nobody touches Ethereum.
Well, we know about the Jamie Dimon pump. We talked about that. Every time he says something, you do the opposite.
But
For sure.
Crow is going to act exactly like Binance Coin.
Or Jim Cramer. You know, Cramer started
Spoiler alert.
talking.
All right.
Kramer
Like
started.
Crow is the most boring investment, and then one day it's just going to like it's going to go up to like 10. I imagine. I think it's going to go up to like 5 to 10 at least.
5 to 10.
Yeah, because it hit 96 cents on the last one. And a general rule, when you just like you pretty much like a safe bet is just 5x it from what its old all-time high is, and that's where I would shoot for.
I'll take it.
I mean, $3 at the absolute bare
I'm
minimum, but
surprised at how little Crow is held by the actual crypto.com user base, you know? So when they do actually start holding it, it's a whole nother story.
I don't understand that part of it
They're a
because,
bunch of Shiba holders, man.
well, they have to hold whatever the clients
No, that's
hold.
what I'm saying. The clients are a bunch of Shiba holders. When they start holding Crow,
I don't understand how these meme coins, like, dude, that Sheeb shit is such bullshit. Like,
I
you
like
put
this
in
guy. See?
$1, you're like a billionaire. I mean, it's great, but that's Amazon. When you see money shoot into a project like that, you know that that's Amazon.
Man, I'm not gonna front. I think Shiba was probably one of my first purchases,
Shiba's
bro.
Oh,
great
dude, I'm
for
mad that I
getting
didn't
people
get
in.
it, and congratulations for you.
Yeah, D-Rod, you probably
I
made
mean,
money too.
that's the best investment ever in crypto.
I'm still holding it.
I wouldn't sell it if I got, yeah, like that's a thing. The biggest mistakes I've ever fucking made in crypto. Never ever, if you get a big position, and a big position's like 100,000 coins, and it doesn't scale like 100,000 crows a lot, but if you have 100,000, if you can get into a billion max supply project, and then you can get 100,000 coins, like if you can get in early enough, like dude, that kind of amount is literally life changing, because if you can hold on to it long enough, then you have enough money, and then once you get enough money, then you can lock it in and you have enough money to borrow, like instant money forever.
So the key is find a project that you can be a whale in during a bear market that has legs.
You have to stick to a layer one like Crow. Like, and I'm against investing in ETH and Bitcoin when you're just starting.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm a total, I do not think I think that's the worst move you can do.
What do you start with then?
You invest into things like you pick Crow as your ETH.
Boom.
That's the way I would do it. You pick a layer one like Matic, Crow, Optimism, any of those layer ones, and that's
They're
your
layers too.
Bitcoin until you become, you got to go through and hit huge on one cycle. And then what you'll do, like, because I fucked up and I've never made this perfect, but what you got to do is you need to sell everything at like 75%, like at least of your portfolio. And then what you will do is you'll sell it into stables, and then you're going to hold them for a year.
So you don't get tagged.
Like whenever that happens, and then you don't rebuy for it, because it takes about a year for it to go from the top to the bottom.
Oh.
And I've made the mistake of selling into Bitcoin at the top. It's brutal. Like it's because your mind games. It's like you gotta. The biggest part of crypto is being able to manage yourself and like your emotions.
Yeah, I'm with you there for sure.
Like, because once you do that, you can master everything. And then just turn off the news completely forever.
Marcus, go ahead, man. Marcus, where are you going?
You can I do not watch. I haven't watched TV since Donald Trump got elected.
I'm with you there too. Television,
Like, because
television
that
got
will
real
just fuck
bad.
your whole investing everything up. And I mean, I think you got to make a metaverse play.
Which
Like,
one?
I don't know. I think High Street's the one to do. High Street's the play
I never even heard of
for
that
the
one.
broke. It just went up fucking 300% the other day in like one day. It's still super low cap. It's backed by Google, so it's gonna be like, you know how you used to go shopping in the mall to go look at clothes and all that shit.
Yep.
Well, now this is gonna be like, you can actually go play it too. It's playable. So it's like an MMO shopping thing. So like Nike and all these other companies, I think will just showcase like their clothes or shoes, and I think you'll be able to even get like special collabs and shit through this, and it's going to be like the new way to shopping. So, and it's a very low supply coin. It's only 100 million with 12 million in circulation, and it's like it's supposed to be.
When does the other
It's
90%?
picked as like one of the 1,000 X gems.
When does the other 90% come into circulation?
They are. Oh, I don't know. I haven't totally looked at that, but
that's what scares me about Apto.
It's just in its beginnings, but it's got all the big like. There's something I've learned in crypto, and it never fails. You put your money where the billionaires do, as much as you don't want to follow them, but it's how you win.
That makes enough sense.
Speaking of billionaires, there was a billionaire on TV yesterday that said Cosmos was his pick, and now it's up to
it's up fucking
11%. Check the charts. Check the charts.
Supposed to be the layer one that does the absolute best I've heard for this upcoming run, but
Adam?
I'm not a Cosmos. I've never gotten into it. I don't know much about it, so I can't. I've heard nothing but awesome things though about it.
Yeah, about 4 years ago, I heard them a bunch of people setting up malls with that metaverse in there. They're gonna set up.
Yeah, I mean, I would just because it's like those tree houses, the Mad Meerkat tree houses. Like those things are going to turn into something, and all of those traits are going to do something.
Mm-hmm. Let me give y'all a little tip. I'm not a financial advisor, but I've been noticing AI, the coin. I think they're bringing out for some gaming or something like that. Anyhow, AI, it always does the opposite of everybody else. I've got it set on my thing. I think I might be buying in on it. Hopefully, it goes under a penny again.
And that's speaking of that AI. So the trend for this coming next bull run is going to be AI.
Yeah.
ISO 22 coins, and then metaverse and then PDE gaming.
Yeah, because I heard
I think those would be the main narratives.
I heard they're going to line up a whole bunch of gaming things with AI. You're going to battle somebody else, and you're going to be able to take some of their likeness in their battles.
Dude, it's getting the AI shit kind of freaks me out. But actually, I paid for it. I wasn't that impressed with it, honestly.
Well, Woj,
the art stuff I would be, but not the answering of questions and shit like that. It didn't give me anything that I couldn't.
Well, Woz looked into a bunch of AI stuff, and it said it scared the crap out of him. The co-founder of Apple.
But then I hear that, like, yeah, I've heard a lot of this. I've read a lot about that stuff and seen it, and I've heard about AI. There's like a story about robots in Japan that became sentient and killed everybody, and that's a conspiracy theory.
Well,
but
you gotta
that story's been out there for a long time.
Keep your eyes on Tim Apple and the Woz, man. You gotta watch those two, see what they're getting into.
Dude, Woz is the freaking genius, man.
Woz is a fucking savage.
He's the billionaire that never happened.
Mm-hmm.
Smart people.
I worry about the AI, but I don't know. Hopefully Elon doesn't or takes the full reign of it, because he's the guy that I would trust the most.
He's making so much money off his Palo stuff right now. It's unbelievable.
Well, everybody's scared of AI. No,
Yeah, but he
that's
has a conscience, I
a
feel like, and
Yeah,
that's
and he's got a sense of
society.
that's
humor
because
too.
that's the biggest scare about it is if you get some like Hitler guy with AI, he could take over the entire world. I mean, that's just because it doesn't sleep, it doesn't need to eat, it doesn't need to do
And
anything.
it's compounding its knowledge by the
All right,
second.
all right. You're scaring the shit out of everybody. It's 6 o'clock, and we are checking the charts. These charts are brought to you by Crypto.com. Please, for the love of God,
But yeah, Crow is the
don't
best.
let him be your daddy.
Just take profits and don't think that you
Yes.
like. The best way to do it is just sell. Don't try to time the top. Like that's the biggest way to fail.
Bro, hey man, you're new to Twitter as self-proclaimed. You should let a couple other people up here
Hold on, I'm
speak.
reading the charts, Murphy. Jesus Christ. 23,700 for Bitcoin. We're on a tear right now.
23.7
on crypto.com. You gotta hear what I'm saying. Don't let him be your daddy. ETH is 1638 over there on a centralized exchange where you should never leave your coins. Matic is a $1.20, $1.19. Jesus. Good.
God, that's expensive.
Honestly. I'm gonna
Man, I
short
picked
that
up a
shit. If
bag
it
at
goes over
95
$1.20, I'm
cents.
shorting it.
Look into Hedera too.
Yeah, we've actually been talking about Hedera Hashgraph a lot.
That's gonna be. That could be the. I don't know. I bought some. I don't know anything.
Hey, Crow is over 8
I
cents.
kind of
Hold
looked
on, I'm
at
almost
it.
done here. AVAX is at $20.80. That's
Check Adam too.
That's the one I wish I
Adam is
got, and I never
1470.
did.
Adam is one of the best performers today. Did we make the top 10? No. It's Optimism up 25%. Magic 25%.
I'm still waiting for.
I said
Polkadot,
fucking
too.
Arweave yesterday.
Holy
Arweave is up
shit, bro.
20%. Y'all should listen to me. Loop Ring is up 13.5.
Loop does some crazy stuff.
There's your top 10. My God.
Loop Ring is like one of those that goes up like 150% in a day whenever it takes off.
Yeah, I just never know when to buy it.
I think Pancake Swap is another. Oh, and the Graph. The Graph is probably one of the best blue chips that hasn't taken off.
Yeah, Graph is still low. I'm with you there.
Because I mean that's what I would consider infrastructure. So those are always like super awesome long-term plays. Pancake Swap, the utility of that coin is unbelievable.
Well, bro, more
and
importantly,
cheapest
you 3x'd your followers while you were in here. So congratulations.
Thank you.
That's what the jungle does.
Wow, crushed it.
Crushing it. Daddy G, where you been, man?
What up? What up? I got daddy daycare. I got my son today, but he let me have a little smoke break, so I jumped in here
What
to
a
say what's
kid.
up to everybody. Yeah, he's a good guy sometimes. Secret, I gave him the tablet. I was like, you got like 15 minutes, bro.
Oh, and I got one other
Oh
little
my
secret
God,
for you
school's on
guys.
fire. Go ahead.
For fuck's sake, bro.
You
Don't
want to
piss
know the
Murphy
best
off.
staking app in all of crypto?
Yeah, go for it.
It's called MyCointainer, and that's where you can stake Ape currently for like 97%, and you can stake about 150 coins all on one platform. It's freaking unreal.
Who's the new guy?
And it's called MY.
He's a meerkat.
Coin Tainer, all one word.
He's new to Twitter, not to crypto. You know what I mean?
What up, House of Crypto? Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you guys. Yeah, no, I've been in it for like 6 or 7 years. So I do know my shit.
Well,
and I've dabbled in every area.
We've got about what do we got here? 15 minutes until our third and final 420 of the evening. So if y'all down there have something to tell this community, go ahead and hit the mic button because that shit is free. But first, you gotta go to the bottom right, like and retweet the room. How many we got here? 11? No. Oh, they're quick. Who's coming up? Oh, the Under One Roof Initiative. I forgot about that. Wait a second. What are you guys talking about? 9,000 tree houses. All in one wallet? Why are 9,000 tree houses in one wallet? D-Rob, what are you talking about?
It wasn't me, but we think it's the staking contract.
That would make
Yeah,
sense.
it's
Gotta
probably so.
What's the payout like on tree houses these days? School?
One mad per
Oh, it's
day.
still
Yeah,
one
this
mad per
is
day.
yeah the same. I was talking with Leroy yesterday. You guys can fact check this. He was talking about selling one of his treehouse because he said he had like 3,000 mad, and when he staked his mad, he was earning more mad than one of the tree houses. So he thought it was a good little play because he was earning that.
I would hold on to that and sell it in the bull run because I think it'll be worth a lot.
Yeah, everything's worth more than bull runs. Best part.
Treehouse is a great
Oh, and
project.
then you'll get a resurgence on like interest into that project, and then they usually always have some freaking awesome update. So everything's all about timing in crypto.
So you're
Yeah, no,
bullish on
100%.
you're rocking a meerkat, but you're bullish on MMF. You're bullish on the game. You're
Oh,
bullish on the
I have so much into that.
leverage trading. We just got
He
into the
sounds
leverage
like a
trading.
meerkat. He
God damn, why
sounds
is everybody
perfect.
talking over me today? Listen, we just got into leverage trading in the jungle on Mad Max. We have a referral code. It's jungle, and y'all have done almost $100,000 of trading on it since we started last week. We
You're
can't
welcome.
even but like I can't even get a fucking trade in because you guys are like clogging it up. So either the meerkats need to up their capacity and their liquidity, or at least on the chrono side, like the chrono side needs liquidity. If they
Yeah, I think there's no action on the crow side right now. I don't
well,
think.
when we bring the action, it can't handle it. Like I got rejected
All it
10 in a
is
row.
people with liquidity that go on there right now. I feel like
You can't even put a large trade on a long position.
I staked that new
Or
coin.
you could just like find some new material and talk about something else.
Who, me?
Yeah, shit, bird. You've been talking about it for like 2 fucking
Well,
weeks.
I'm learning, Murph. What the fuck do you want to talk
I
about?
know. I don't give a shit. I'm just fucking with you. Jeez,
Hey,
keep your
I
panties
got
down.
I got a free what is that, an Echo beam for the trip, the whole rug scandal. They were they airdropped me 2 Echo beams, and I didn't even have to give them, my rugged
Oh,
NFT.
Ico beans.
Echo beams, there you go.
I
Sorry.
think those are supposed to be a big deal.
How?
I don't there it's just one of the projects I would say on the NFTs that is probably going to do something well. I don't own it, but I think it would do well. I'm usually good at a good judge is like saying this is going to fail or not. I don't know why I have a good
Yeah, what is it?
a
What
good
is it about that project that makes you think it's good?
it's I need to look at it to refresh my brain more about it again, but it's just the people generally look who backs a project. It's like when you want to get into something like High Street, why you would want to invest in High Street is because Animoca Brands backs it. And Animoca Brands backing it is like saying Bill Gates is backing it.
Yeah, Animoca's good.
What do you
It's like,
say about all those projects that were backed by Alameda?
oh, I would stay as far away from all of that because it's tainted.
You saw that
So
one coming?
no, I didn't. But I mean, I never wanted to get on
Yeah, me
FTX.
neither.
I never had any part of that. I was lucky, but I mean, I've been scammed in crypto so many fucking times. It's not even funny.
Yeah, Celsius got a lot of people. Voyager got a lot of
I've
people.
had like 100 grand probably taken from me in this stupid space, but shit was a lot different when I first got
Well,
into
for
it.
someone
So
that's been around for
Hello.
so long, would you say that this past year was the roughest?
no, I mean it was just they're always brutal, but I mean, like I would say no, it was just normal. Like that's the thing you can't like after you go through a full run and like it goes up and down and you experience the emotion and all that. Like crypto drops won't bother me anymore. Like you just got to go through it, and like it's a fucking hell. I know, like, because it
Well, you think it's over?
makes you. I think, yeah, I don't think it's going back. Like, I don't think it's going to go to 10,000 or whatever anybody says, but like you're buying in at a level right now that literally, if you buy in, you're buying into Bitcoin what its previous high was back in like 2018. So you're already buying into something like that, and I mean that's why you want to buy into alts that are like, because when you're down negative 90 to 95%, your downside is only 5%, whereas your upside
Does
is
that math work?
95, but that 95 is a lot more than
See, I
95%.
used
That
to
sounds like
think
some
that
Bach math.
before I got into crypto, and then I learned.
Everything's down
I'm muting
90%.
everybody. Jesus fucking Christ! You guys got me real heated. I've been down 90% and thought it was over, and then it went down another 90%, and then it went down another 90%. That shit sucks. That was VVS. Y'all remember VVS, right? Woo-wee. But I'm with you. Like, when I tell people to buy Matic, I'm not saying buy it at $1.20. That is not when you buy it. You buy it when it's under $1. You buy the shit out of Matic when it's under $1, and you definitely buy it when it's 75 cents. I think everybody's getting it. What do you think, Murph?
What do you mean? What I think about what?
About the listeners. Don't you think they get it now?
Oh, oh, for sure. Yeah, everybody's learning shit new every day. Like
Yeah, you
that
buy
happens
Matic
like
when
on
it's under $1. You buy Atom when it's under $10. And then you hold that shit. You can stake Atom in the DeFi wallet with a validator for 24% APR. That's CDC backed Cosmos validators. In fact, Kronos has the most Cosmos out of any blockchain other than, or the most Atom besides Cosmos. That's why I'm bullish on this blockchain. No shit. Texas, we only got 7 minutes. What do you got?
That's great. Buy Matic under $1. I think that's a steal, but no financial advice.
No, this is financial advice. When Matic is under $1, you buy it. I'm not a financial advisor, so I can say that. Got anything better, Texas?
No, nothing really. Just came up to say hi and see some of my favorite people in here.
Hey, look, all your favorite people waved. Woo! Uncle Lowe's down there.
It's just some vocabulary, some common vocabulary, and people enter using words that are not accurate in big spaces still kind of grinds my gears, but that's okay. People learn, deserve second chances and restoration.
Yeah, well, I mean, I found out at a very late stage in life that that they actually spell aluminum differently in England. They have two eyes. So when they say aluminium, they're not just being weird. They're actually reading it as aluminium.
The phonics, the phonetic way.
Yeah, so you got to cut people a little slack.
Right, but when we use vocab wrong, when we say something is a rug when it damn well isn't a rug, that's when we have a problem.
That was yesterday, dude.
Texas,
did they
deliver?
Why are you bringing up old?
I never got a chance. I never got a chance
all
to.
of their
You had a
deliverables?
chance. You had a chance yesterday.
Did they deliver on all of their deliverables?
Who did who
What do you
deliver
mean
on all
who?
their? No, I'm asking.
Crypto.com,
Yeah.
bro.
What the fuck are you talking about? Keys?
Did they deliver on all of their deliverables?
Did they stop? Did they take the money and run? Do you know what a rug means?
I know what it means according in your head.
Okay, Keys. You know, a couple people with their metadata. You know, fuck you.
Hey, I gotta leave before it gets too hot in here,
Nah,
man.
man, we got 4 more minutes. Come on.
Texas unfollowed me yesterday, bro. I'm so sorry.
Oh shit, you guys, come on. It's
Yeah,
not
and you
supposed to get that spicy.
screenshotted my tweets like a little bitch.
Oh.
Bro, you're so fucking mad, dog. Listen to yourself. You're all emotional. Bro, Texas was just in here oh yeah, right, dude. I know. Like a couple of days ago, saying he was about to sell all his lions, bro. Like, come on, dude. Don't come at me with that bullshit. I've been here just like.
No, you know what? One of the best things that school said up here is take your emotions out of it. We've been saying that for a year and a half. It's one of the hardest things to do, but it's the best thing you can do if you're trying to make money around here or keep friends.
Yeah,
Take your fucking feelings and leave them at the door, buddy. Because that's
yeah, I told
not
you guys a
helpful.
minute. I'm speaking my mind from now on. I told you guys that shit a minute ago.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. This is the jungle, and we keep it 100 with everybody so that nobody feels like anyone's getting smoke blown up their ass or the rug pulled out from under them. It's a very specific terminology. If you're gonna say rug, it better be a real one, right, Tex?
But the funny thing is that if you ask Alex, like if a project is a rug, he goes, "Did they deliver on their deliverables?"
Yeah.
And that's so in his definition, like that's what a rug is. So if you read the room, like Bach was saying,
Well,
like
so here's the thing, and this is in here. We call that a failed project, and a rug is specifically when someone takes all the liquidity and runs, because
fair,
that's a
fair.
real rug pull.
But that's what I mean. It's like there's different definitions in that room. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. Did they deliver on all of the the mints that they told all those projects they were gonna get, and like all the like they made all the projects like show the land mint to all their holders or whatever, and said they were all gonna get like whitelist or something. Like, did all those people get it? Did they fulfill on everything? Like, I don't know. You guys like I don't think so.
Why is it getting so spicy? Yo, the markets are
Texas
up.
came at me hard, bro. He came at me
I
in
was here. I heard that shit.
yeah.
Murph was yelling at me, and then got sad when I fucking gave it back to him. Look at this. Atlas is getting attacked in the fucking Crow Skull Discord. The markets are up right now. Why are y'all being bitches? What is going on?
Sounds like I've missed some fun and games.
Kind of.
I never speak my mind, so I should start doing that too. I
Oh
think.
yeah, definitely. Let that full Scotsman come out, bro.
Yeah. What was that you were talking about, Keys? What was what project were you talking about with land and stuff?
The Lions.
Oh, the actual Lions land stuff. Okay. The land, right? We won't get into that. I'll just take a step back. Reverse.
Touchy subject right now.
Hey,
Okay,
Alpha, look
fine.
at that DM I sent you.
All right.
But don't say anything. Don't
Don't
say anything,
say
please.
anything. All right.
Just look at the DM I sent you. Don't say a word or don't tell anybody things.
Are you Rick rolling me?
No, whatever that means.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, we got the project up and going again.
The real deal.
I was in on I was on a huge post or space the other day, and they were talking about needing somebody to get some NFTs going for them and that. So I'm going to investigate
Oh
a
yeah,
little bit
send them over
more and
here.
try
I'll
to.
tell you what, Steve.
Yeah,
It is
exactly.
420, and we did it again. We burned through all 3 420s like we do every damn day. So congratulations, everybody. You're doing a great job. If no one told you yet today, you're doing a great job. I'm sorry I called you little bitches. Look at the market, though. Smile. Be happy. Things are good. Things are looking up. Our guy's school has been in this market for what, like 8 years? And he says things are good. If you've been buying up all these tokens at the bottom with us for the past 6 months, you're good. You're doing good. What's up, Gray?
Yo, real quick, who else caught the bottom of MMO with me at around 14 cents?
What, today?
No, like last week.
No. I've been only messing with MMO on the Polygon side because I can stake it for Matic. And you know me. That shit is pretty good.
Well, my bag has grown. I'm probably like in just MMO, like 12 and a half X my position in the height of the bull market, or yeah, in the height of the bull market last year. So I'm definitely
How did you
pretty
pull
excited.
that off?
Just keep DCAing, man. Just kept on DCAing, and then when it hit 14 cents, I just like bought 1,000 MMO.
All in. That's a good story. That's a story. That's a story people need to hear. Because a lot of people give up. You know, riding something like MMO down from wherever the fuck it was, like hundreds of dollars to 14 cents.
It was $17 at the height.
Oh, where was it
Yeah.
hundreds? On the Polygon side? No, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking that's the other token. Did Mad no, Mad went to $20 too. What's the holistic token? What's the one that like M share?
No, not M-Share, METF.
METF. What happened to that one? That shit's still around too?
Yeah, it's sitting at around like $2 right now.
School, are you holding all the MMF tokens?
Most of them except for the new ones. Like I didn't get into any of like the forks after Hakuna and Matata tokens.
Oh yeah, they lost most of us by Hakuna Matata. But no, the new guy, School, are you a good meerkat like Ray? You holding all of them? Did we lose him? I think we lost him. Oh well.
How did I miss the MMF launched Akuna Matata?
Well, because this was
What was that?
post. This was
Was this all the Polygon stuff?
no, it was before they went to Polygon. They did Hakuna Matata
Shit.
on over here on Kronos, but they had already like been falling for a while. So this was like
Yeah.
when they were.
So that was their like that was them just saying like it means no worries.
Yeah, no
Very
worries.
good.
And it hit different. You know, the community was not receptive. It was bad timing.
Yeah.
And then the stable
yeah,
coin came after
like
that,
a bit
and
of a
Luna had just happened, and they were
Oh,
supposed to
shit, right.
drop it before Luna, and luckily I think for them, that shit. Remember Luna? That was the first domino, the first big one.
The first to fall.
Yeah. That's when everything started going down. But I'll tell you what, we'll look back on FTX, and we'll say that that's when things started going back up, because that shit bottomed us out. Took Crow all the way down to 5.5 cents, and I'm telling you, we'll be at 12, and it'll happen quick. I don't know when. I have no idea when, but we're still way undervalued. So stack up your Crow while you can. Drink that water, brush your teeth, own your keys, own your crypto. This is DeFi, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever forget that shit. Don't tell your seed phrase to anyone. Ever. You will lose all of your stuff. Write it down on a piece of paper. No screenshots. No copy and paste. Very important. Pen and paper. Write it down twice. Put it in 2 different places. Now you're good. Now you can show somebody else how to do this shit, because it ain't easy. We'll be back here in the morning for Coffee and Crow. And troops, yeah. Murph's all over it. And we will see you in the morning. Yeah, Crofam for life. Peace.